Hi, my name is Ashley, and today I want to talk about the relation between tourism and disaster. Naturally, after a natural disaster, especially ones of catastrophic force, tourism decreases. Sometimes these losses are not too steep and are otherwise quickly recovered after the region is able to rebuild and make repairs. However, many times major disasters lead to major declines in tourism and the revenue that it brings. This could be due to the loss of infrastructure, loss of communication and transportation, and the road to recovery for the disaster-stricken area can be long, which discourages tourism. Strong hurricanes, for example, do quite the number on tourism revenues for the region. Take, for example, the losses felt in New Orleans following Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Hurricane Katrina brought total devastation to Louisiana, and the impact on the tourism industry was no less severe. New Orleans saw a dramatic 63% decreased revenue in the year following Katrina. This can be attributed to New Orleans' extreme loss of infrastructure. Bridges, homes, businesses, and hotels were either destroyed or severely damaged. In other words, in the year following Katrina, the infrastructure simply wasn't repaired enough to welcome back visitors. The same occurred in Florida after Hurricane Irma in 2017. Visitor spending in this state was projected to increase that year by about 5%. However, following Hurricane Irma, Florida saw visitor spending decreasing by about 10%, with lost revenues totaling $882 million in that September alone. So, how do those communities that are relying on tourism cope when a sector of their income is experiencing extreme loss? And how do tourist-reliant communities ravaged by a hurricane recover? Many times these communities relied on the aid and assistance of neighboring regions, the state government, or the federal government. In the event of a major disaster, the rebuilding process can be slow-moving. In the case of Katrina, bridges needed replacing, thousands of residents needed to be housed, and millions of dollars of repairs had to take place. This repair of infrastructure is both costly in time and in money. FEMA many times provides financial assistance for those who are affected by disaster at the state's request. This includes both businesses and individuals. And in the case of Katrina, the government bared the brunt of the cost. Financial aid in the recovery process, it kickstarts the road to recovery and puts an end to the milling process. At first, the community must work on the safety and recovery of its own residents. Once immediate safety concerns are resolved, the community may wish to attempt to return to pre-disaster operations, or more commonly business as usual. The return to normalcy may also be slow-moving, and it will take time for businesses to rebuild and for employees to feel comfortable returning to work. However, this step is a crucial one for disaster-stricken tourist economy areas. And as businesses slowly but surely return, the economy begins to recover, and the tourism rates begin to rise once again.